Hey guys, R1 here. Welcome to the Virtual Realms YouTube channel. Today, I'm in a little bit of a hurry. The early access event has started for Armored Warfare, and that's going to start in about 45 minutes from the time that I've started this recording. But I wanted to make sure that I had enough videos to see you guys through while I dive into the Armored Warfare gameplay, because I'm going to have to play that for a while before I build up enough footage to actually come up with anything decent for you to see from that. So, I had promised previously that I would bring you guys a little bit more game footage of the Gepard, which I'm inordinately fond of. It's a very low tier flak vehicle. It's extremely good for its tier. I had this match from right after the Gepard was released, and I hadn't done anything with it yet, and I thought, you know, I'm going to take it. It's a nice, clean, quick little match. It's not spectacular in any way, but it shows you the classic hunting style of the Gepard. It doesn't even have an aircraft kill in it, but it shows just how effective it can be even on the ground. Now, obviously, it doesn't get into matches with anything overly tough, and its gun just tears stuff up, even on the ground. The first video I put out, I only had default ammunition, and it still did pretty good. In this one, I've actually unlocked its better ammo. And although I don't believe I have its best ammunition unlocked for ground work, it's definitely more than adequate for what I'm going to be facing in this match. And as I said, it's not a spectacularly high kill count, but it shows you the Gepard style in battle. It's nice and low. There's actually, well, here's the first customer. I don't know what Chrono Hunter was thinking, but he drove right out in front of all of us, and I made short work of him. It's low, fairly hard to hit. The gun itself has a fairly decent protective guard in front of it, which actually can help keep your gunner alive a little bit longer. It's not totally worthless. And the fold down plates, as I pointed out in the last video, the fold down plates, I believe, serve as more or less spaced armor. Anything that shoots at them, and they are nice and white and draw your attention, and therefore your gunfire a lot of times, it provides a surprising amount of protection for the gunner. The driver is actually pretty well protected by very well armored, if not overly thick, plate, particularly at the driver's viewport. So all in all, this is a mean little customer at its battle ranking. I don't know who just hit me. That might have been friendly fire. So I've got one player tank down, and there's an AI. We'll make short work of him. I'll get a kill assist out of that. My gun was in the wrong position. And we're going to prowl forward. Now there's another player down there, and if I don't get this shot off, he's going to kill me very quickly. I'll rain fire down on him. He never had a chance. I've mauled him with the rate of fire on this gun. And you're about to see one of the other big pluses of this vehicle. It's pretty low. The gun is up nice and high on the vehicle, which is a little risky for the gunner up there, but as I said, he does have some plate that's helping to protect him. But in this position on this map, he's at the perfect height to keep the entire body of the vehicle well protected behind these stone battlements and be able to fire over it. Now, obviously, anything that got too close, I wouldn't be able to aim down at it very well, but the enemy base is over there to the left where I'm aiming now and straight ahead. So this is a perfect position to cover this entire area. And I'm going to camp out here for just a little bit and see if I can catch anything coming across. I've got a teammate that's pushing out in front of me too to cover that end of the bridge, and I'm in nearly the ideal position to lay down supporting fire anywhere where I need to. I enjoy bringing you videos like this occasionally because it shows the style and the strengths and weaknesses, ooh, I'm getting fire from somewhere, of a particular vehicle. And to me, that's a lot more entertaining a lot of times than just the most efficient way to win this match, or something that was obviously a freakishly good match where you had an astronomical kill count. Those are amusing and fun to watch occasionally, but sometimes it's more informative to watch the average match that a vehicle is going to have so that you have a better idea of what to expect with it. Now, that fire actually came from over there to my right, and my teammate has taken care of what's in that direction. I'm going to camp out here for just a minute and make sure that nothing's going to try and slip past. My teammate is going to head straight ahead toward their spawn point, and instead of doing that, I'm going to cut around to the right. My thinking on this matter is, if I were on the enemy team right now, I would probably spawn at that spawn point directly ahead of me, and I would head north and see if I could circle around that way and slip past the defenders to get to the cap. That's what I would do. I figure somebody is likely to think the same thing. You know, I brought up the point as I drive around here and look for a good vantage point to look for enemy tanks. I brought up the point that I'm not all about the most efficient or the highest kill counts and all that. I had a young man in one of my Homeworld Remastered videos recently. The spam filter built into YouTube caught his post. And I probably should have let it post anyway, but I went ahead and deleted it because it was well, I guess it was a bit of a faux pas on his part. What he did was, I had a nice, long, and I think enjoyable match where I had a good long fight in Homeworld. And he put up a link to one of his videos. He has a new channel, and I don't begrudge anyone that. I like helping brand new channels as much as I can. But he said, this match can be won in 20 seconds. Here's the link to see how. There we go. There's a guy thinking along the lines that I thought, well, he'll pop out here in just a second. Really, unless you're friends with a YouTuber, you really shouldn't post links to other videos on his channel. And that's why I ended up getting rid of his link. But I'm not really interested in masterminding the perfect attack. It was very precise, and to me, I'm sorry, it was completely boring. What's the point? Yeah, you can min-max anything. Well, I'm not min-maxing this. I'm engaging this light tank, and since I couldn't kill him right off the bat, I'm going to circle strafe the light tank in my little anti-aircraft vehicle and easily kill him. This vehicle is somewhat amazing. It has the speed and the agility to circle strafe an enemy light tank with no difficulty whatsoever. More than enough firepower to dispatch it in relatively short order and continue on without any problem at all until you run into your teammate or he runs into you, one or the other. That's going to be the last kill of this match. And to me, this was more enjoyable than showing you the most efficient way to win a match in 20 seconds or less. I hope that you guys feel the same way. And I hope you don't hate me for not allowing that link up on my site. It's obvious that he'd put a lot of study into the technique of how to get it done, and props to him, but not what this channel's all about. I'm more into fun gameplay and good fights. Sorry it's so short. We'll get you more material here real soon. And until I see you again, good hunting. Thanks for watching. I hope you were entertained. If you liked the video, please remember to subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you. And I'll see you next time.